Good evening. That was well timed with the music. Welcome in, welcome in. It is a pleasure to have you all here. I hope everybody is having a good Monday. It's the start of a new week. I know, I forgot what day it was. That happens quite a lot, I'm gonna be honest. I will forget when I am, where I am, and what I'm doing. But welcome into another episode of A Form Show. Today, we're going to be doing a few things. First of all, I'm going to give you a quick run through what's coming up for the week, because always good to have an idea what I'm going to be doing. I find that if you know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm doing, things happen. Whereas if I don't know what I'm doing, which I'll be honest is most of the time, I end up getting sidetracked and we just play Elden Ring for an entire month. That has happened. So, what we're going to be doing this week, I've got a few streams planned. Now, there's going to be some changes to the schedule I put up on Twitter. So today we're going to be playing Victoria Free. We're going to be attempting to unify Germany as Austria. We're absolutely just going to piss all over Bismarck's legacy. I'm not streaming Tuesday. I rarely stream on a Tuesday. I'm not streaming on Wednesday. Now, I often stream on a Wednesday, so it's weird that I'm not, but that's just... I'm not streaming on Wednesday. I've got the evening off. I'm going to spend some time with family. I want to try and get back to the gym a little bit more. I was browsing my laptop earlier, and I found a picture back from when it's like, I think it was mid-autumn last year. Maybe no, mid-autumn year before. Back when I was in the gym for an hour every day, running for an hour every day. I was fucking hot, man. I need to get back into that. Get myself back into much better shape than I currently am. We're gonna hit the gym, go for a run, get everything sorted, spend some time with the family. Thursday, we're going to be streaming Big Time. Now, Big Time is a new game, new-ish game. It's still in alpha. It's a looter-shooter game. Now, I'll be honest, there is NFT involvement in it. Having looked at it, the NFT involvement is skins for your weapons that you can buy and sell. This looks to be something that I've seen in other games as well, and it looks like they're buying the skins, artwork, and selling them. It's not just AI generated. But we'll give that a quick go on Thursday. Friday, we're back in the Lands Between for more Elden Ring. And then on Saturday, now the original plan for Saturday was more Bungeons and Dragons with Bean, Beaver, Blythe, and Emsies, and myself. That's now not going to be happening, perhaps because it's Beaver's 2-year stream anniversary, which I might be in, depending on what happens. So, it might well be that I don't stream Saturday, and that I'm not in a stream other than Beaver's stream. It might be that I am in Beaver's stream Saturday. I don't yet know at this point. We will see what happens, and I will keep you all in the loop. If you want updates, go on the Discord. There'll be stuff being posted there. Almost certainly, because that's normally where I put my updates. I'll also be shitposting all over Twitter, because that's what I normally do. And I am going to be taking some time to be with family this week. Next week, we've got a couple of new games coming out. I think through Dare Drop, I'm looking to try and get a couple of keys for, and then do some more dares to get those. And we might try and do some more for the last spell. I just need to get good at it, because wow, I have absolutely sucked at it. And with that, let's get to the game. So today we are going to be playing as Austria. We need to try and form Germany. Now we can have a look at Germany through the nation formation. Germany, we include some of Slovakia, some of Hungary already. We also include some of Slovenia, and now we have Czech, we have South Germany. We can't do this. We need to control more. Megalian, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How did you enjoy your new model? I'm sorry I didn't manage to make much of a stream. I was lurking for a little bit, but I was only able to be there for a little bit. Guys, if you haven't already checked out Mags, go check him out. Mags is another VTuber. Recently got a brand spanking new 3D model. I did like it. It was very, very little. Oh, last thing doing error reaching Twitch's API servers. Cool. Cool. Well, looks like Nightbot's a little bit balked. Model work good. You happy it worked? I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. It's always nice when things work properly. Russia likes us. Russia liking us to begin with is actually what we need, because we're going to improve relations with Russia, improve relations with France, and we also... Lubeck. Oh wow, okay, lots of people like us. Now, to form Germany, we need to take some of Prussia. We're going to then need to go to war with Prussia. So, we are... I'm immediately going to war with a humiliation war goal against Prussia. I'm also going to add to this, sway countries, nobody's going to, okay. Add war goal, I would like to conquer the state of Silesia. There's a achievement for that. But what I am more after is liberating the country of Pomerania, which is Pomerania, here, and conquering the state of West Prussia. This locks off Prussia's access to the Baltic Sea, which will landlock Prussia. Now, the Prussian market does also expand through Mecklenburg, so we're going to need to fight Mecklenburg in a little bit. But if we can take Mecklenburg, Pomerania, and West Prussia, there will be no way to go from their capital to the sea. So we've liberated Pomerania. We're taking West Prussia. Let's add a war goal. We will liberate... Now we can liberate Westphalia, which is this area of the map. We've got 30. That'll take 30. We have how many... Oh, we've got 45. And add war goal. Conquer state. Okay, so we can take Silesia. Liberate country. We can't liberate Westphalia. We could liberate Hohenzollern, which is this tiny little bit down here. Not something we're too worried about. Conquer state. We could take Prussian, Brunswick, or Hohenzollern. Again, down here, we don't have a border with them. That's rubbish for us. So what I will then take... Ooh, I will... We've got... Oh, and the... We've already got a humiliate, I thought. Yeah, humiliate Prussia. We don't need to add another humiliate Prussia. We'll take Prussian war reparations. We will then start working on military, and we will start working on the percussion cap, which will allow us to build munition plants so we can start getting ammunition. We're going to have a quick check. So we've got the war going on. Whilst that's going on, let's have a quick check on our buildings. So our industry, let's have a quick check our arms industry. We have some in Bohemia up here, and thank you very much, Bean, for the hydrate redeem. Let me take a swig. And congratulations on being the first one in. How are you doing today, Bean? Have you had a good day? Now you can see we've got all the hydrates. So I have put a cap on hydrates. You are now limited to 15 per person and 10,000 per stream, because I had to put in a number. Bean had a day. Oh no. Oh no. So there we go. We've got some production of guns. We have some for food, some for furniture, some for paper, shipyards. We have some shipyards, some... What we want is we want more tooling workshops. We're going to whack 10 of them in, because you always need tooling workshops. Steel. We have no steel, so we're going to pop one in Croatia. Resources, coal mines, we've got some. Iron mines, we've got some. Lead mines, we've got some. Sulfur, let's whack one in Venetia. Logging camps, we've got some. Fishing wharves, we've got some. Who won the clip contest last month? Oh, you don't. It looks like I might have forgotten. I will double check at the end of March and see, and then I'll do some extra ones out. I thought I might have forgotten it for March, but I wasn't sure. So I've now set an alarm on my calendar so that it'll go, hey, Form, You need to check who's won, and it does it on the first Saturday of each month, because that was the problem. When it's on a weekday, when the first day of the month is a weekday, which it was for March, it was not only a weekday, it was a Wednesday, which means I actually have to be in the office. And I just absolutely... Oh, Venetia's a really good... Venetia's got a fantastic set of buildings. Right, we'll pop you on auto build when useful. Pop the... And then we will also get a bunch of construction sectors and we'll alt-click them in to build them first. But no, when it's a Wednesday or a Tuesday, because those are the days I'm in the office, I'm like, right, okay, I'll check it when I get back from work, and then I don't manage to check it when I get back from work. We also then need to recruit a general. We are going to recruit a general in South HQ. We'll recruit from the armed forces rather than the Austrian aristocracy, because we want to weaken them. And we are also going to recruit a general from the Italy, again, armed forces, and the Balkans, because the Balkans, we have a very, very strong general here in the Balkan and Danubia. Because we've got a very, very strong general there, and we do not want those generals to, when they die, everything will go horribly, horribly wrong. Now we are going to whack our troops up. We're going to mobilise all of them. Bear in mind I haven't even finished for the day. Started yet. Now we are putting most of them on the South Tyrol Pomerania front, which is into Prussia. We've got a few of them on the Krakow Pomerania front, but not many of them, because that's a small front and that's where our allies are going to go in from there. We're getting everyone mobilised. We will then be doing a naval invasion into Pomerania up here. And along with that, we're going to be doing designating a strategic objectives of our capitals. This is so that when we lose our capital, we immediately rush to retake it. And when we... Consumption tax, grain... And when we try to take their land, we will rush their capital. Very, very useful to take their capital when we can. There we go, get everybody queued up. Prussia is embargoing us. Now, I did a couple of dry runs of... Oh, god damn it, Russia's joined in. Can I pull anyone else in? No. Well, we'll see if this works, and if not, we'll just restart. Russia rivaling us is actually the worst thing that we can have happen for us in this. Still. There we go, war has started, and we will send Franz von Bandera not to retire, not to promote, to naval invade Pomerania with Albert Richter, who has 9 troops, 100% mobilisation. Great Britain is now rivaling us. Let's get Laval Bend back front. Oh god damn it, we've absolutely got fucked here. So Russia piled in, which has only happened once in all the times I did dry runs earlier. I tried about 3 times just to sort of see what do I need to do to start things off. We'll then grab Joseph Radetzky, Heinrich von Hesse, advance front, their military garrison. Academic conscripts, and we'll just whack all the conscripts on. So we are trying to... There we go. We're trying to grab their capital, which we look to have done. They're getting minus 3.67. The Ruskies are a little bit of a problem, yeah. They don't like it when I try and make myself strong. They get a little bit pissy about it. Now, we're... Oh, god damn it. Yeah, we might just need to restart this one. Go on, take out. Oh no, that's us! No. There we go, we won. Oh god, yeah, okay, right. Exit game to main menu. Let's try this one again. Germany, select any country. Right, let's try that again. They don't agree with me naming. They don't. It's really annoying because the leaders are pseudo-random. Enable Iron Man. Apply. Start. Because the leaders are Go away. Because the leaders are semi-random, you can't always guarantee that you will be safe. Right, so let's... Military. You do something one time through, and everything works perfectly. You try it again, and everybody hates you. Right, begin improving relations with the Ottomans as well. Construction queue, we're going to whack in a couple of construction sectors. We are going to then buildings, let's get... We don't need silk, I suppose. We want arms industry. Let's check our market. What is my balance low on? So I'm low... Anything military. I'm low on tools and glass. So let's iron frame building. Build resources. Iron mines. Lead mines. Sulfur mines. Logging camps. We'll get to that in a minute. We want tooling workshops and steel mills. And I'm just putting them somewhere randomly at this point. It basically doesn't matter. Parma wants a defense. Right. Can we get Russia is... Okay, we want Russia to not be wary of us. Let's have a quick check on view. Politics. Where... No, there's a view I can get. Some... No. There's a view so we can see... Country attitude. Prussia. Country relations. Okay, so Prussia. Okay, so Russia likes Prussia. No. God, there was a map mode. I can't remember what it was. That allowed you to see what someone else's opinion was of each other. I guess we will just have that happen later. Politics. Reform government. We are going to whack the intelligentsia in, and we are going to move to landed voting. Now this is what I mean about we need to have, well, we have random things. So last time we started, there was a the coalition in power was the landed gentry. The landowners. We hate the landowners. All my homies hate the landowners. And the military. But that's not the case anymore. It's now just the landed gentry who we want to get out of power because they're all dickheads. Like, absolutely all of them. Bean hates the landowners. Everyone hates the landowners. Everyone hates the landowners. They're terrible. Now, we need to get rid of Prussia out of the great power status relatively quickly. Because if we can get them out of great power status before we research nationalism, they are not a candidate to form Germany. So we need to bully them, basically. France likes us, Russia dislikes us, Great Britain is neutral towards us. Is Russia in any wars? Would you like me to... I can't pop into Russia's wars. Annoyingly, it's not worth getting alliances with the NPCs? With the non-player country. Yeah, NPCs, non-player countries. It's not worth getting into a alliance with them, because when you are allied with them, they break it at the drop of a hat. They absolutely will just go, yeah, no, fuck you. No worries, Bean. Enjoy your time in the Shadow Realm. Let's have a look at my queue. We want to whack you up. There you go. Whack up all those tooling workshops. Kaiser intervenes, gives me plus 20% for intelligentsia, dislike it. But we now have a base of 30% plus the intelligentsia supporting it. What we're going to then do is, if we reform our government into plus for church, we lose some loyalists, but we'll get them back because we have very high legitimacy. So you can see our loyalists have now started shooting up, even though it said they would be decreasing. We've still got a chance of passing landed voting, which is fantastic. And we now have the ability to pop our troops. Buildings, development. We can't give you... We need skirmish infantry. So we can't yet give them skill. Perfect, we've got landed voting. Right, what can we go for? General, where is skirmish infantry? So we've got, oh, is it up here? Fieldwork, shell gun. Napoleonic warfare, army reserves, line infantry. God, it feels like everything's moved, and it hasn't. I'm just really bad at remembering where stuff is. Olga Akami, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Let me take a swig. You're not first, but you also want to say hello. Hello there. I hope you are doing well. Now, we can't go for nationalism yet, because nationalism will mean we kickstart the German unification play. Dialectics would give us bonus education. Psychiatry would give us bonus bureaucracy. No, none of those are particularly useful yet. Central banking gives us more money. You're good. Hope to fix your laptop. I'm doing quite well. I'm doing quite good. And I saw about your laptop. I hope you managed to get that fixed. It's such a pain. I had bonus defense and less morale loss. Oh no, very good. General staff. 3 years left. Yeah, I saw, and it's horrible when your laptop's broken. I fell down the stairs with mine a couple of years back, and it's just not been the same at all. At all. Vincent Mildred of the Catholic Church has been seen preaching in favour of a Christian social party, convinced that their victory has been foreseen. So, we can give the Catholic Church bonus political strength and bonus momentum. Momentum means that they will get more votes, as does the political strength. So political strength, they get sort of... he melted a motherboard. Oh god, wow. My ex has a giant burn on her thigh from where her laptop overheated long term. And her laptop was just too hot all the time, which meant that she just got used to it being that hot. And so her leg just gradually built up damaged tissue, which isn't good. So the popularity would... negative popularity to Vincenz Mincelda would mean that the Catholics get less power, but the Christian Social Party still gets some. Or the Constitutional Party, which is the intelligentsia, gets some momentum. Hopefully, we will be able to get a slightly more liberal society coming up shortly. Okay, Russia is now amicable and cautious. So, information with Russia. Can I... Can't do anything. Proposed treated. What have you got that I could import? Wood. Oh, you got a lot. Let me go to my trade lens, import trade routes, and grab. Where's my grain? Remember, Russian market. We should make the Russians slightly like me a bit more. We have a slightly stronger economy, so it's now time to humiliate. I can't save because this is Iron Man. Let's 20 countries. Okay, let's see who's going to be willing to join in, because I am willing to take some. Nobody's willing to join in. Okay. Add war goal. We want to liberate country, Pomerania. Add war goal, conquer state, West Prussia, land locking Prussia, so we can't trade until we take Mecklenburg, which we will be taking. We then want to liberate country Westphalia and add war goal. You won't join for war reps? How much will you not join? Does not want it. Okay, man, a huge chunk. Offer conquer state. Prussian Brunswick? Would you? No, you don't want that at all. Right. Let's unstar colonial power because we don't care about that. Sweep all of those because I don't care about that. Army, recruit generals. Right, we need one more in South Germany. Let's go for aristocracy. We want another one in Poland. And we then want to get everybody queued up on the border. Now, we are queuing up Heinrich von Hesse from Krakow. Everybody else will be going in the South Tyrol front. And we will then be doing a naval invasion with Stefan von Bohm. Add one goal, conquer states. I can't take Silesia. It's a shame. Add in a consumption tax for my services. You need to keep your economy vaguely on an upwards trajectory. Bread butter ballot. With the price of groceries soaring across the country, the Christian Social Party is finding itself under relentless pressure from the opposition, accused of recklessly toying with the welfare of its citizens. They will just have to find something else to eat. This gives the Christian Social Party minus 20%, or, yeah, let's make the Christian Social Party slightly less likely to win. You can see they are currently a huge amount of the vote. There we go, they're now slightly less of the vote. Prussia back down. Oh, okay. So Prussia. They backed down, which means they're humiliated. But we didn't take any of our land. We're going to embargo them because fuck Prussia. Right, that means we're going to need to. Okay, we've got 100 power. Reform government. We can reform to 90 and include the armed forces. Beautiful. Right, laws. Professional army is fine. I like professional army. So Austria actually starts out quite liberal. So we have public schools, which is great. Local police force. I would rather a dedicated police force. The armed forces, intelligentsia, rural folk, and petite bourgeoisie all like that. And the dedicated police force will give us less radicals, as opposed to the local police force, which makes the aristocracy stronger. Now, we have a low success to begin with, but that's fine. We can deal with that. stop consumption tax on you, and stop consumption tax on you. Right, it's now time to start aggressively expanding, and then we will... I think we need to have a quick check. So, Prussia has 301. We need to drop them below 207 prestige. We can't do that whilst we're at truce with them. Why are you cute? Why is Lombardy here? Why? Oh, because we're over taxation capacity. Okay. So Lombardy is then going to... What have we got queued up? Less iron mines, because Lombardy's full at this point. Now, your taxation capacity is how much... You get bonus taxation capacity if we... So you can see we're using 240, we have 155. This 155 comes from the sort of centralisation we have, and the filing cabinets. If we have a look at the buildings, we could add... There we go. The government administration would give me bonus administration capacity. It's worth starting to do, I guess. Bureaucratic imbroglio. Lawmakers working towards the enactment of dedicated police force have found themselves mired in a particularly complex set of bureaucratic proceedings, grinding their work to a near halt. Bonus enactment time, malice, less chance, or less chance, more pops, more bureaucracy. Let's go with... It's only a 10%. We've got our rads dropping, our loyalists growing. The capitalists are doing some buildings in the background, which is great, because they will be working to maximise profits, and admittedly they're working to maximise their profits, not my profits. Right, would you be willing to form a trade agreement? No. Can I... I'm tempted to start just chewing up the land here. Like, the more of this land I conquer, the more I'll be able to kick Prussia in the head, effectively. Would... Oh, change to my customs union. Begin improving relations, so we might be able to pull them in. I think we might try and take Bavaria. Cordial. Oh, we can't declare war on them. Oh, we can annex Krakow. Conquer state. We can't conquer much, but we can start conquering up through the middle here. Now, this will start giving me big malices. People will start hating me. However, taking Saxony opens up a land border with Saxe-Weimar and lengthens our border with Prussia. It doesn't actually add anyone else. It doesn't add much in the way of a negative. Also, we can try using this to goad Prussia into joining. If we start gobbling up these little states, Prussia might get nervous. And if Prussia starts getting nervous and is willing to back down and more plays to us, we might not need to do quite so much murder. This is really annoying. So I did a couple of playtests before starting today. I always tried a couple of playtests when we're doing Victoria Free. This is the only time Prussia has backed down. The armed forces want a more hardline foreign policy towards Russia? Yes. Prussia? Yeah, absolutely. I am willing to piss them off. Right, send in the troops. Let's go and kick them in the teeth. We've got a lot more troops than they have. Let's send in Joseph Radetzky as well. And we're just going to start chewing up through this little bit around Prussia. Because if we can take these bits, we isolate this bit from the Prussian market. Prominent members of the armed forces, outspoken supporters of a dedicated police force, and close allies of Leibel Nugent von Westmeath have been exposed in a corruption scandal, having exchanged political favours as minus 15%, minus 10% chance. I don't know how I... Oh, okay, we've got all our troops going in. Go on, go on. Conquer them. Beautiful. Right, we've taken their capital. It's now only a matter of time. The war system here is... Oh, dedicated police forces dropped to 0%. That might disappear. We'll give it one last chance, and if it doesn't get raised up again, I'm just going to pick a different law. There we go, we've conquered Saxony. As I said, we're just going to start chewing our way along the border. If Prussia joins in, we're going to start trying to take Prussia's land. Russia is getting pissy with us. That's not good. Russia is antagonistic because I am military threatening my neighbours. That's not good at all. Great. Dedicated police forces hit minus 15%. We're not getting it through. So we're going to cancel that. Land-based taxation, we could go to per capita. This would give us more tax coming. We get plus 11,000. The aristocracy hate it. But the petite bourgeoisie, armed forces, rural folk and industrialists like it. And it would lower the power of the... Have a look. The aristocracy have a bonus clout because we're a monarchy. We've got hereditary bureaucrats and we've got the local police force. I'm not coming out of monarchy. National supremacy, racial segregation. The aristocrats hate it. We're not going to be able to move down here for a while. Hereditary bureaucrats, we can't get out of this for a while. National Guard, you know what? Let's go for it. This will put me into a bureaucratic shortfall, but we can make that up. Relatively. Come on. Come on, back down. Or don't back down. Make me just conquer your land. I kind of feel guilty bullying the little people like this. Sort of. On the other hand, they had every option to just say, no, you know what, we're good, we'll let you. Right, we're cancelling that because, again, it's stalled out. Your promotion? No. I am not promoting any aristocrats. Getting rid of as many aristocrats as possible. Improving relationships with Russia. Oh, they've set me as a rival. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Well... Shit. Mechanical tools. Lovely. So, mechanical tools has given us a bunch of new production methods. Precision tools, steel tools, sulfite pumping. So, let's go into our buildings and let's go into our urban. So, textile mills, we have Venetia, Lombardy and Moravia. Now, we know Lombardy is full, so Venice is going to apparently be our luxury production, and Moravia is going to be our default production. We're going to pop you on dye workshops. That does consume dye, but I can import dye. And we'll pop you privately owned, publicly owned, privately owned. Okay. Food industries. We could start using sweeteners. This gives me more groceries. Consume sugar. It's fine. Furniture. We have Northern Transylvania, West Slovakia, Austria. Right, so we're going to standardise Northern and West Slovakia as the... I'll pop all of you as lathes. This means we have some high priority luxury and some low luxury. Come on, stop. Tooling workshops, we're popping you on steel tools. And we will automatically improve all tooling workshops. Paper mills, we're going to pop all of you on sulfite pulping. This uses sulfur. No, my economy is going to tank in a minute. Arms industries, we can't upgrade you. Urban centre, pop you on gas streetlights, market stalls, free churches to lower the impact of the secular administration, secular academia, because we want to weaken all of the church. So we're on 11.4, 10. Yeah, it's gone down a chunk. That will recover as it starts bouncing back. We're going to have a quick check now in my market, my balance. We've not got enough wood. So let's have a look in Trans-Danubia. Logging camps, we can get 7. Build in our resources, logging camps. So Southern Transylvania can get 17. That looks to be the biggest any of them can get. So Southern Transylvania here. Logging camps pop you as sawmills, hardwood production, so you give me some hardwood as well. In the Austrian market, we are using some to make furniture and arms. So we are going to whack that up to 10, or 11 as the case may be. You can see now we've got more construction. The capitalists are building coal mines and arts academies. I am completely happy to let them do that. We are short on coal. That's fine. Enact racial segregation. Oh, they want racial segregation as opposed to national supremacy. Beautiful. Hungarian is Hungarian and European as opposed to Austria, which currently I believe, yes, South German. German speaking and European heritage. Russia is a great power at number 6, so we do need to kick Russia ahead again at some point soon. We're gonna... There we go, let's upgrade all our military. Buildings, development, all our military goes to skirmish military. Now, skirmish military starts requiring ammo. We don't have any ammunition production, so we're going to whack in a munition plant. Now, one of the things that is very, very important to do, in my mind, is in your capital city, you want to have your munition plants, arms industries, and tooling workshops powerful. Because... let's add a consumption tax on grain. Because this way, when you have a rebellion, it doesn't matter where that rebellion comes from, your troops in the capital will still be able to fight. They'll still have enough, they'll still have some production. France wants a trade agreement. Yes! France is now more willing to join in with me. France is genial and amicable. Are you willing to... You're not willing to become an alliance. Oh, I just need the... I might just need this. Okay. Okay, interesting. If we can get an alliance with France, that'd be beautiful. Right, Bessemer process will give us more steel. Intensive agriculture enables us to start getting more food grown. Industrial barriers. Factions in Lombardy are unequal to attack. No, we want racial segregation. As awful as that sounds, we want racial segregation because the other is national supremacy, which is tougher. Racial segregation will be sharing a heritage cultural trait with any primary. So a heritage cultural trait would be, if we have a look, primary culture is German-speaking and European heritage, so any German-speaking or any European heritage would not be discriminated against. Why are the Ottomans at war? What is this war for, Ottomans? Oh, you just want to... Britain wants a treaty port in Tunisia. And the Ottoman Empire got involved in that. That's not going to work well for them. We still can't declare war. We will be able to declare war soon. Hopefully. Truce until 1843, so we've got 2 years. My infamy is huge, but we might be able to drag that down a little bit. Now, what are you short on? You're short on ammo. Let's get rid of a lot of these. Steel mills in Austria, arms in Austria. Let's get rid of you and you and you. And then in Austria, we want to overview buildings. We want to add munition plants, and we want to auto expand munition plants. Pop one of you at the front of the queue. Now, 1 munition plant will give us some munitions. Currently, we need 207. We do not. Ah, there we go. Oh, God. Oh, Prussia has 14 supporters. Whereas I have 1 supporter. I have Württemberg support me. Oh, dear. Right. We might need to be prepared to start hurting these guys soon. Schwarzbach. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of wars we need to go to. That's an awful lot of wars. Oh, wow. Lots of people have ended support for Russia. Our election isn't looking great, if I'm being honest. These guys are super still in power. Let's give the Christian Socialists minus momentum. Politics, let's see. Dedicated police force, let's try again. Now, we're just going to try and ram through any of these changes to the legal system that will hurt the aristocracy. Because they are a huge pain. Now, the aristocracy is the biggest pain you will fight through the entire game. If we add the rural folk, it will drop us to 86. This actually gives us... Yeah, I'm not... Adding the rural folk, I don't actually think there's anything else I'd want to change. Oh no, the rural folk don't want a dedicated police force, so I don't actually want to reform the government at this point. But the rural folk hate a dedicated police force. They want local bobbies only. I mean, I can't blame them. You guys need Austrian market. How much am I producing? Okay, I'm producing 5 in Austria because I'm short on dynamite. So we need to produce dynamite. So industry, that's going to be... Do I not have any? Do I not have any dynamite? I thought I'd already learnt about dynamite. Nationalism. Oh, nationalism's going to turn up at some point soon. Not much I can do about that. Military. Where the heck? No, don't want production. Oh, we can add things to... Oh, adding things to the queue. Nitroglycerin, there we go. Munition plant. Austrian market. Let... new import route from the Belgian market, I guess. Ah, there we go. Dedicated police forces now up to 20%. We are getting closer. Egyptian Ottoman crisis. There we go. The Ottomans are going to start fighting Egypt. Gives us a... And the Ottomans want a trade agreement. Lovely, because that now means that the Ottomans are going to be more willing to trade with us. We'll be able to just get things at cost from the Ottomans. Form an alliance? Not really. Ooh, France would accept an alliance for an obligation. Let's go for it. Now we might actually be able to... Oh, we can't do it until 43. 1743. Egypt back down. Now, backing down in a political play is something that you will often see countries do. To resolve, you need to change what you are targeting. Shot on... Yeah, I don't think we can get enough. Oh, hello. What is this? Ooh, okay. Württemberg wants... am I at war? Apparently I'm at war with Prussia, with no option to add anything to it. Oh, they called him the obligation. Bastards. Well, I guess... What even was this one? This was just to puppet... Oh, puppet Württemberg, okay. That's fair enough that they don't want to be puppeted, and I wouldn't want to be puppeted either. Let's pop in our strategic is Brandenburg again. So we want everybody to push for Brandenburg, and that's a quick check. Do I have any... A couple of generals I need to recruit. Now this is important because otherwise we aren't using all our troops. That's not good. We don't want to not have our troops being used. Come on, join in. Now, let's go for a naval invasion of Pomerania. Again, Prussia doesn't learn in this. The AI is basically incapable of dealing with naval invasions. Basically. And because I'm not the war leader, they're going to need to take Württemberg down here. Which is unlikely to happen. There we go. We win the War of the Black Sea. I'm popping more troops into this corridor. Now that should... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Come on, kick their ass. What's actually Prussian war reparations to Württemberg's going to be an absolute economic powerhouse. If they do the update to Victory, so what's it like? So there's a couple of updates that they've added. One of them is being able to add strategic objectives. Strategic objectives are places where your troops will try to capture. So you can say, I want you guys to capture the enemy's capital, as opposed to just wandering blindly through Prussia. Or you could say, I want you guys to defend my border. Peace deal proposed. I have no option to pick this peace deal. Oh, Prussia. You guys are getting absolutely kicked in the arse here. Now we can get chemical plants. Industry, chemical plants, Austria. Chemical plants, a blank process, and we will pop you on auto expand. Diplomacy. They have a truce with me. Oh, until 1848. Come on, I don't want a long truce with them. They've taken that little bit in the middle there. Prussia's going to be a bit more of a nightmare to deal with now. Kaiser intervenes. Yep, give me that plus 20%. The intelligentsia hate it. That's fine. Oh, the Italy exists. The Sicily, United Italy. One of the things I want to do in the future is an attempt to unify Italy as the Papal States. Rail transportation, lovely. Decrease taxes. Matter of Hungary, we do need to deal with Hungary at some point. We need to finish this dedicated police force. We then need another vote and make the Kingdom of God. Yes, yes. Quite cool. Quite cool. Right. Buildings. Rural. Where's coal mines? Coal mines. Atmospheric engine. Atmospheric engine. Slaughterhouses. Buildings. Rural. Wheat farms. Let's pop the coal mines on auto expand because we need more coal. Perfect, we've got the dedicated police force. The aristocracy hate it. That's fine. Have a look at our power. You see their clout is decreasing. I need these guys to get weaker. Once they get weaker, we can start kicking their head in a little bit more. Serfdom abolished, that's great. Propertied women. Child labour allowed. Yeah, we'll try and stop back. So interventionism. So agrarianism would subsidise all buildings. Government run can subsidise some. Laissez faire. Ah, I see what we want to try do. We could try doing the Corn Law's workaround. If the Corn Law's workaround still works, does anyone know? Does the Corn Law workaround still kick ass? How's that going? Cerberus Cyrus, welcome in. How are you doing today?
Cerberus
How did Stardew go?
With a crowd of 5.
Everybody say hello to Cerberus. Don't forget to go check them out. I hope you had a great stream. So, wait. I've practiced this. Here we go. Hello, Cerberus, and all your raiders. How are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you had a fantastic time in Stardew Valley. I'm formed. Today I'm playing Victoria Free. We're trying to form Germany. It's not going very well. But hello to... yes. Hello, hello, Cerberus. I hope you and your co-lab friends, because I saw you were doing it with 2 other friends, enjoyed your time in Stardew. Guys, if you don't already follow Cerberus, go check him out. I've enjoyed your streams when I catch him. Now, let me pop back into the game, because I need to remember to do that. So we're playing Victoria Free. This is a grand strategy game from Paradox. We're playing Austria. We're trying to take Prussia and all of the little bits of Germany into our control. This is not going fantastically well at this point. I'm going to need to be doing a little bit more effort into hurting them. A munition plant requires more explosives. I'm not yet producing any explosives, but once the chemical plant is working, we'll be making some. This will also then be producing fertilizer, which means we can increase our crop production to feed more people. It's very, very circular in Victoria Free. So very, very circular. There we go. Circles. It means that as you get better tech, you can... Oh, against the odds. Yeah, we'll upset that. As you get better and better techs, you can use less and less people. It's the circle of life. I can't sing. I'm very, very sorry for inflicting that upon you. We need some more. We need some more construction. I don't think I don't think drinking would help. But thank you very much. Let me take a swig. And thank you for the posture check, Max. I hope you also do one too, and aren't curled up like a shrimp, because God knows I am. Let's try and sit up straight and keep my back in. Keep my back in. Right, okay, perfect. So we've got munition plants. We've got loads of peasants. I don't particularly need to worry about running out of peasants. We've got some people employed. How am I producing? So we're producing... Okay, we're producing 4. Right, let's add a ton more chemical plants to improve this. And let's add in... University. Philosophy department. Now, the university means we'll get more educated people, which means we'll get the intelligentsia get stronger. And eventually it'll mean to the trade unions get stronger. In the meantime, the industrialists will get stronger. Now, the industrialists are the capitalists, the Victorian gentlemen. You know, the moustache-twirling, you belong inside my coal mine, small child. We need another 3 years before we can declare on Prussia. Who else can we improve with? Let's improve with you. Improve with you. Let's have a quick check in my diplomatic actions. Alliance. Oh, we can get an alliance with France. No, I've already got an alliance with France. So, can't do anything with that one. We can't... Oh, we could start pulling these guys into our customs union. And coal mines, yes. Oh god, more clips of me telling children to go and work. Oh no. Free Conservative Party, beautiful. If you have a look at our government, that's not helped at all. It's just the industrialist. Okay, cool. We could. Let's try the corn law cheat. Encourage exports. Corn laws. So you work the corn law cheat. The corn law exploit is you start exporting corn laws. You start exporting corn. This, once you get rid of the corn laws, gives you a bunch more loyalists. However, it also, if you let it run for long enough, used to get you a free market capitalist in the aristocrats, which basically meant you could kick the shit out of all of their laws that they hated very, very easily. Oh god, Prussia is... Prussia's going to be eating those up soon. Bonus momentum to the Christian Socialists. Oh, okay. Franz von Badera. Let's pop open Franz von Badera. And let's have a quick check now on V. So he's a moderate. He's got no stances at all. Okay, that's actually not very good at all. That's terrible. Let's have a quick check on our... Okay, so we can still have 100% from you. 90% if we add in you guys. 60%. Oh, if we add in the industrialists. 59%. 59% adds in the intelligentsia. Which means we might be able... Yeah, here we go. We might be able to... Who hates that? Of course they do. Intelligentsia dislike that, but the armed forces and petty bourgeoisie enjoy this one. National Guard doesn't help anybody. Okay. Landed voting, if we move to wealth voting, which the aristocracy hate, but the intelligentsia and industrialists like it. Hereditary bureaucrats, we can't get out of that. No health system. Charity hospital. Yes, charity hospitals. Because this way, the church will get some power. And the church getting power will take away from the aristocrats. Generally, pops have, based on their job, pops will care about what... Pops will have certain things they care about. So, for instance, if they are a vicar, they're only going to care about being for religion. If they're an officer, then they are going to care about military, aristocracy, and clergy in that order. If we take Anhalt, we will... Yeah, if we take Anhalt, we will split their market. So I think we want Anhalt. Anhalt, Mecklenburg, Pomerania, and West. So that's quite a chunk. How is Prussia doing strength-wise? 197 in comparison to my 208. Russia is likely to join in. France might join in with me. Bavaria is likely to join in with them. From tax funds, we will get 20% maximum chance. Go for it. Go for it. And we've got ammonia soda process for chemical plants. This means I can now put my chemical plants on ammonia soda. Gives me more explosives, more fertilizer. Because we are getting more fertilizer, we can now use more munition plants, which means we can have more for our troops. Let's go and get our society. Let's get our egalitarianism. No, pharmaceuticals. Pan-nationalism. Central Archives will give me bonus taxation capacity. It means I can get more money. Ah, here we go. A new leader for our age. So this will become the head of the aristocrats, government, free aristocracy. So currently they're being led by Franz von Badera. We got Theophil Bantlin. He is a market liberal. So he strongly endorses laissez-faire, and we can start moving towards a bunch of other things. As long as he doesn't die. Once he dies, things go horribly wrong. Regencies, why can I not declare neutrality? Declare neutrality. I don't care about that one. So now we will market. Where are my corn? Where's my corn? There's my corn. No priority. Complete the corn laws. End of the corn laws. The import tax on grain, known as the corn laws, has been abolished, signifying a political shift away from mercantilism and landowner power. Let the grain trade begin. We've gone from 2.59 million loyalists to 5 million loyalists. That's very, very useful. It's a fantastic way early game of getting over a bad hump if you fucked things up to begin with. I need more construction sectors. I'm going to build a construction sector in every state, because construction sectors get a bonus when you get a slight bonus when you are building in the state that a construction sector is in. General Stefan, fire him. He's a landowner. Navy, recruit an admiral to Italy. Be out the forces to Italy from the rural folk, because the rural folk are more likely to fuck about with everybody else's power. All the peasants can be rural folk. Prussian market. So yeah, if we can take Anhalt, we can split the Prussian market. They will have no access to this half. They are not going to like us doing that, I can tell you now, though. We have charity hospitals, perfect, so time to see what other politics we can change. So hereditary bureaucrats we can't swap, it's a minus 25. Freedom of conscience, total separation would give the Catholic Church less power. I don't particularly care too much about that. National supremacy, we can't switch there again, we're on a 30-ish%. Landed voting, wealth voting is getting much closer. We're on a minus 20%. And we could go from interventionism to laissez-faire. Currently, interventionism, we get 50% private construction. This would give us more. So it would give us an investment pool. Give us less, but it means that the private construction rate, I don't like the private construction rate, actually. That's not very cool at all. Public schools, I'm happy with public schools. Property to women, censorship, can't swap anything with that. So let's 40%. Let's try and enact racial segregation. It's a step in the right direction. Nobody likes us doing it. Russia's on minus 14. Russia still hates us. Your government has zero legitimacy. Reform government, 31%. Oh, these guys are rising up against me. Revolution. Okay. I will stop enacting racial segregation. I don't want to deal with a revolution. Thank you. Looks like we're not going to be able to get that yet. Military, we want... Shell gun gives me slightly better production on guns. Looks like we're still going to be an ethno state for now then, I guess. Are we an ethno state? No, national supremacy, not an actual ethno state. There you go, you see our production, we're now getting more and more production. Increase taxes. Ideally, I want low taxes. Currently, that's not quite so possible. Whack a tax on services, so we're getting slight income. When does my truce with Prussia wear off? 1st of November. Okay, we've got just over a year left, and we can take Anhalt, which will split off one and a half, or two halves. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll split off 6 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it will actually split them in half. Steph, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the health check. Let me do a swig. And a stretch. And a posture check. My posture's doing better, actually. How are you doing today, Steph? Have you had a good Monday? shell gun, and Bessemer process. Okay, so we now need to go into our buildings, go into our urban, go into our tooling workshop. Apparently not our tooling workshop. Steel mills. Bessemer process consumes more steel. It increases engineers and machinists, but decreases labourers. So this means we get more high-end jobs. Smooth balls gives me go. Let's tank my economy for a little bit. Let's go for field works. We're not going to be able to swing away just yet. I see. Doing okay? Think you got sick from visiting family? Oh dear. Well, I hope you get a smooth recovery. I'm doing quite well. I'm back in the office tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. That was very weird, that music kicking in just then. I was not expecting that in the slightest. I have such an annoying day back in the office. Ooh. If we take Brandenburg, that splits it in half. And we'll absolutely fuck them because that's their capital. That might be worth trying. Back in the office, and the big problem with being back in the office is not everyone's back in the office, which is unfair, I kind of feel, but we'll get back to that. One of the guys I work with is going on holiday, so he doesn't have to work in the office, he's just working from home for the week, because that's reasonable, I guess. This is a very nice background music. I like this. Huh. Human music. I like it. No, so he's back in the office. I've got a bunch of people out of the office over the week, so on Thursday it's just me. It's just me. I'm part of a team of 6 in Hex Support. It's just me on Thursday. Everybody else is already out. Now, that might be a problem. Directions, I can't bankroll them. Defensive, I don't want to form a defensive pact with them. Okay, right, we can now declare for Berlin. Let's conquer Brandenburg. So, we will have France and Krakow will join us. Prussia and Hohenzollern will not join in. Sway countries, France is part of it. Lovely, France is just sticking in with it. Beautiful. Add war goal. You are not allowed to become the German leader anymore. And then I would like to liberate Pomerania, Westphalia. Okay, that's all I'm allowed to do. Cool, so we are going to kick Prussia up the absolute arse if this goes to plan. If it doesn't go to plan, we are absolutely screwed ourselves. Probably. It's relatively easy to recover from a horrific war in Vicky, as long as you don't completely fuck things up. So if we have a look, so this war, France, yes, France is sticking with them. So they want me to give up my ambitions to unify Germany, which means it would be a game over. They also want to conquer Saxony, open my market, and conquer Tyrol. So they would like to have these. Where's Tyrol? Details. Where is Tyrol? Where is Tyrol? That's states. Oh, is it down? Oh, they want that. Okay, why do you want Tyrol? What's in Tyrol? Gold mines. I see. That is a good reason to want Tyrol. The answer is no, but Oh god, Russia. Fuck off, Russia. I can't offer Great Britain anything to make them join in. Right, Martin, defend the Russian front, I guess. You guys advance the front west. There we go. And we're then going to whack in our target of Brandenburg. Okay, so hopefully France is going to start sending some troops over, because France has 200 battalions. It would be nice if they joined in with us. Minimise the generals. Recruit a admiral to Italy. Why do I not have... What happened to all of my... Oh, there you go, Leopold's there. Naval invasion of Pomerania with army recruit general to Italy. Clemens. Leopold, give me a naval invasion of Pomerania with Clemens. God, we've got so many more troops than me. That's vaguely unreasonable. So we will perhaps need to re-roll, because this, to be fair, went a bit cursed when Prussia went, yes, okay, we will let you humiliate us. They don't normally, in my experience, do... Oh, there we go, Francis started sending troops in. We are losing lots of land. Oh god, everything's gone wrong. Everything's gone wrong, chat. Okay, right. Next game. Let's try that again. I don't know what went wrong there. It shouldn't have been quite so silly. Because they gave up their humiliation on straight away, which they don't normally do. I'm going to go Austria, game rules, enable Iron Man, apply, start. Right, let's start immediately researching mechanical tools. And we are going to humiliate. We are then going to add in liberate Pomerania, conquer West Prussia, and and liberate Westphalia. Begin improving. This way, hopefully they will not get so pissy because I'm liberating countries, I'm not just conquering. But you can never tell with the AI in these games. Sometimes it decides, nope, we're doing things differently. Army recruit general to South Germany and to Italy. And then in my laws, we can actually whack in landed voting. Nobody dislikes landed voting, so that's going to happen. Then let's whack in the construction sectors. And in Austria, in the capital of Austria, we're going to add in the steel mill, arms industry, tooling workshop, pop forward on auto build. Dev deck, you can auto build livestock. Slavonia, auto build logging camps. Northern Transylvania, auto build iron mines and coal mines. Parma, no, Parma is not having an alliance with me. I don't know what do you even want an alliance for? What are you going to give me? Ham? Russia sided with Prussia because of course it fucking did. You guys defend for Russian front. Well, at least that means that they won't just back down. So we're going to lose Krakow, that's fine, but it does then give them a single united front. So we're going to, Franz is going to naval invade Pomerania with Nepop. Let's get me a... So what we're looking to try and do is make sure we don't lose this state. I'm not too worried about pushing in to Russia. Defending gives a... You height Krakow makes it... Yeah, Krakow is a pain. But welcome in, Oakawa. It's a pleasure to have you here today. I hope you are enjoying yourself. This is take 2 on stream. It's really annoying. So I made a couple of attempts at this off stream and it worked perfectly. I had absolutely no problems. Right, let's give me a new general from Danubia and a new general from the Balkans. I'm going to whack you guys into the 0 and the 0. We are slightly losing this front, that's fine. We have actually captured their capital, so they will be getting minus... Big chunks minus, hopefully. There we go. Teleport around, take up... There we go. Beautiful. No, minus... Of course that's how it's going to work, because that's obviously correct. Heinrich, no. Joseph, no. Julius, advance front. Yep, of course that's more than reasonable. Randomly decide we're going to screw things up. Right, go take the Russian capital. Go on, Nepomuk, go. This will be done. Ah, that was it. Let's go and whack up the military wages. Gives them some slightly stronger. Makes them slightly stronger. They are absolutely annihilating me and it's infuriating. Absolutely infuriating, right? Because it's so random. Still, I guess that's just what we're going to have to live with. Minus 4.48, minus 4. Okay. We are vaguely... No, that won't work without scandal. Negative popularity. I don't know what's gone on here. We've just absolutely hemorrhaged this front line. And then it's gone, you know what, we will take this front line. Designate strategic. We should be working on it. You should already be doing something there. Give me a naval invasion of West Prussia with force. We've got landed voting. Oh, cool, you've now opened up another front. And I'm losing both of them worse. Sometimes I get very upset with how the randomness to begin with before you start changes again. But we can go again. Game rule. Oh, wait. I don't actually need Iron Man. Okay. I thought I had to be playing an Iron Man. Right. Let's start researching society. No, not society. Military. Give me general staff. Begin improving relations. You don't need Iron Man for achievements. Yes! Yeah, that's actually very new to me. So I'm used to all of the stuff with any Paradox game of it needs to be an Iron Man or fuck you, you don't get to do anything. It really, really throws me that that's not the case in this anymore, and I always forget. Always forget. Vienna, you can have, again, let's add in the steel mill, arms industry, tooling workshop, probably on auto. And let's have, okay, we just have we form government, whack the intelligence here in, and let's start getting that landed voting. And then we're going to need to start hurting Prussia. Let's have a quick check how my barracks are doing. Do you have spare jobs? Are you full? Looks like you're full, yeah. Okay. Well, if it's full, then I guess we've got all the troops coming in. Whack up the military wages, add tax, and add a consumption tax on liquor. Shortage of tools. So we're going to need to add in the industry, tooling workshop, and we're going to pop them on the coast so we can export them. Oh god, I'm absolutely hemorrhaging money. Yes, this is going to make lots of people very, very unhappy with me. We have the workaround for that, of course, of the corn laws. Which is gaming it a little bit. The corn laws is, I will admit, very, very gamey. Rural iron mine, atmospheric, and coal as well, as we need it. And of course the capitalists are building some stuff. What I want is Russia to be willing to form an alliance with me. Oh no, Russia is... No. Russia, you are a traditionalist, okay. We might be able to, maybe. What I need to do is declare an interest. Well, I don't care about Spain or southern France. But then we can get, so we've got an interest in North China. We then might be able to get an interest here. Do my barracks start on the latest unit? So they do. My barracks are currently all on line infantry. I haven't yet got skirmish infantry. We are working our way to research skirmish infantry, and then we can research the munitions cap for them. Oh, they're importing artillery from me. That's very stupid of you, because I am going to be going to war with you. Tyrol, let's cancel the automatic iron mine stuff, because you are already over your capacity. You will be over your capacity once you get built. So we could increase the unit production, so that we're all on the super latest stuff once we research it, but we don't have everything we need yet. 2% bonus power. We don't have that. Let's get into my government, reform government, 92%. So we've still got a 30% chance of it passing, and we've got the intelligentsia out, which means we're now going to be getting more people happy with us. A grain of power. No, we didn't want that. That was the opposite of what the corn laws is supposed to do. The corn laws are supposed to weaken the aristocracy. What are we? We don't seem to have any big shortage. Oh, we do. What are we short on? Dye. Can I build dye? No. There is dye somewhere around here. Import. Oh, it's not. Is it in alphabetical? No, it's not. It die. French have it. British have it. Of course, the British have it. I guess we'll import it from you guys. Seeing as you were there. Who is... Russia's not at war with anyone. Can't even join in with them to see if we can... If we can get on the same side of a war as Russia, we can then get a... Yes, we've now got a 50% chance of it passing. If we can get on the same side of Russia in a war, we can then get an alliance with them once they like us. There you go, they're on amicable. Interactions. Formalize. See, they're minus 115 for trade agreement. Minus 102. Russia just doesn't like us. There's not much I can do to make Russia like me. A new leader. Okay, that upsets some of the landed gentry, but we now have corn is no longer being prioritised export. There we go, we now get a bunch more people happy with me. There we go, you see we've dropped from 1.5 million to 1/3 of a million, jumped up from 0 to 2 million. Everybody likes me now. And we have voting! Beautiful. Okay, let's save game. Pre-War 1. So we want to humiliate every... No, you can do your own thing. We want to... Let's just prepare for war. Nobody's going to join in. Let's let it tick through. Nobody's going to join in. Ah, okay, let me side here. Wary, would you be willing? No, you wouldn't. Okay. Add war goal. So we've taken Silesia. We want to liberate Pomerania. Get rid of Pomerania. We want to conquer West Prussia. West Prussia. That then means that their only access to the sea is through Mecklenburg. And potentially taking the Hanoverian market. Army, recruit general, South Germany will take the armed forces, and Italy, armed forces. Designate Brandenburg as a strategic objective. The East India Company joined in. I mean, like, yeah, sure, join in. It's apparently World War I out here. Why not? Right, let's pop everybody on. We are still paying our military the maximum wage we can, because we want them to be happy and be more powerful. It's a very, very easy way to slightly kick up your military strength, is just pay for more money. Beautiful, Russia's not joining in. And let's get France to do a naval invasion of Pomerania with Adolf on the sign. We have a slight numeric advantage on both fronts, a landing what? Franz Anton von Kolorat-Lebstinski, leader of the intelligentsia, has been loudly accusing the Free Conservative Party, Austrian aristocracy, of misrule. get the Constitutional Party to get bonus momentum, or we can get the Free Conservative Party. Ooh, ooh, yes, yes. But oh, it didn't give us a big swing at all. It didn't give it anywhere near a big swing, because they are so powerful already. It doesn't actually hurt them. Reform government. So we could form a 93% power if we swapped in the Catholic Church. Exit reform. What I wish they did, what they wish they added in, was the option to have a... I would like to have a government that includes the intelligentsia. Tell me what the highest proportion is with the intelligentsia. Yeah, we can upset the Ottomans. Okay, the Ottomans have started embargoing us. Okay. See, this is what I mean. So we have absolutely kicked the shit out of from here. Are my universities and urban centres on the clergy method? They are at the minute. Thank you for reminding me. Let me... Urban... And university can go on. I can't go to philosophy department yet. Let's get a percussion cap. We're only a couple of months out from that. Okay, let's get Franz von Bonderbonder to go invade East Prussia with Adolf. Open up a second front in their back to try and hurt them. I have to admit, we got lucky here. We got quite lucky. I don't know what... There we go. There we go. So Prussia now only has... Prussian market only has access to the sea through Mecklenburg. If we can take Mecklenburg, we're sorted. Make peace. Propose peace deal. Conquer Mecklenburg. Prussia might save game. Post-War 1. Save. Conquer Mecklenburg. And if we can take Mecklenburg, Prussia is fucked, basically. Okay, Prussia is now a candidate. So we might as well at this point research nationalism, so we can make ourselves a candidate. Come on, I've mobilised 70 units. Are you going to just give up? You're not. They're going to go to war over this. Of course they are. Right. Time to do our naval invasion. This is going to really hurt. Let's go with Abba. We might need to hurt Pomerania. We might... Ooh, wait, no. Form alliance. No, we don't need an alliance with Pomerania. They're weak. There we go. So we can see that the Prussian market... Oh, they do have access to this bit down here. Beautiful. We're going to take Mecklenburg. You think Prussia? Yeah. There we go. We've taken Mecklenburg. The duel. Yep. Fight each other. Do a promotion. No. We're not promoting aristocrats. I'm sorry. You guys just can go jump off a cliff. In Minecraft. Of course. Right, we've conquered their capital. we now just need to wait for it to happen. There we go. Okay, so Prussia now should start dropping. Their GDP should start tanking. Maybe I say tanking. It might not tank because they might be quite insular. But the Prussian market is entirely landlocked. They cannot trade. So we have some supporters. We can't launch the unification play yet. But this bit of Prussia is fucked because they have no access to the rest of Prussia. I guess at this point we should consider just... We need to get... We've got the percussion cap. We need to get in production. Where are you? Nitroglycerin. There we go. Slowly start working our way through. And we will be able to eventually... Yeah. We're not going to incorporate them. 252,000. It's not great. It's 1%. Again, it's not great. I'm not too worried about incorporating them yet. They will probably incorporate when we form Germany. I think. I've never actually formed Germany in this. This is going to be a first for me. Increase our university mills because we want to try and get the next tick on that one. Also, something I learnt semi-recently. Your capital gives a bonus to the political power. You still need to take them, but it will take 2 years. Ah, okay. Once, or any people in your capital get bonus political power. So if you build a very strong military in the capital, you will... Yeah, I found this out because they have better access to machines of power or something like that. It's how they phrase it, but... But it means that if you build a load of universities in your capital, as opposed to next door, a load of... just build a bunch of everything. Build what you want in your capital to get the political power you need. I often, if I'm going to build nothing but admin centers, yes, it's why the Silver Legion got so strong. I very frequently build 100 barracks in my capital and then dismantle barracks everywhere else in my nation. Because that way, any rebellion against me is doomed to failure, because your capital can't rebel if you have 2 or more states. But also, it keeps the armed forces strong until late game, so you can then switch to the... Where's it gone? You can switch to mass conscription, which gives you the bonus training rate in comparison to professional army. You take 15% more morale loss, but by that point you should be able to curb stomp the AI. Local police force. Ooh, dedicated police force is very, very close. The aristocracy won't hate me for it, and it will decrease their power. You're getting hereditary... We need to get rid of the hereditary bureaucrats, which means we need to... And ideally... Oh, we might want to try and switch out of a monarchy. Unfortunately, we have no chance of swapping out monarchy. Okay, we're stuck as a monarchy for now. That's slowly ticking up. Loads of happy people in our capital, at least. Prussia, great power number 6. How is your prestige so high still? Your prestige should absolutely be tanking. You don't have access to the am I doing the achievement for owning Silesia? We do need to take Silesia. If we take Silesia, that might trigger it. I'm tempted to not, depending on whether... I'm not going to specifically push for it. So taking it would get me the achievement, absolutely, if we can knock Prussia out of its strength. Oh, it's an obligation. Yeah, fuck it, go for it, why not? I did do an attempt of the sick man. Oh, okay, let's... declare neutrality. Yeah, I'm out of that. There's too many other people involved. I don't want to get... You can't form Germany for the achievement. Yeah. Yeah, so... I'd be tempted to, but taking Silesia is actually quite simple. I did it in every single one of the attempts I tried before starting stream. I managed to take Silesia in the first war. Hello, Spider Bite. How are you doing today? No, every single time I tried it before starting stream, I could take Silesia in the first war. None of that was done in Iron Man. Because I forgot you don't need to be an Iron Man. Let's reduce tax. Yeah, Sniper, thank you very much. There's my Discord, Twitter, and TikTok if you want to follow me offline. I say offline. On other platforms, reform government. If I take you out and put you in, that doesn't help. Even though you got 20% of the vote. Okay, that gives me 42%. That's a little bit low. National People, Republican Catholic Church and the Armed Forces. No, we can't do that. No, okay, let's do that. Laws, we've got the local police force attempting to be passed, I guess. Let's have a quick check on my market. What am I short? I am very short on wood. I am very short on wood and tools. It's not my fault you can't resist the sheep option. You think it's because monarchies get a lot of... Yes, legitimacies. Monarchies get a lot of legitimacy from having the... I think you get plus 25 legitimacy from having your own party in play. Annoyingly, you are always landowners. Like, always. Which sucks. Germany, go to nation formation. Okay, so we control 10, we'd need 90. Okay, Prussia has a few, but we can improving relations. Relations against the odds. Oh yeah, Hungarians. Yeah, Hungarians can have rights. I want Hungarians to have rights because then we can add them to our core cultures and they will stop getting upset. Hopefully. Kaiser intervenes. That is the best one. It just gives us a 20% boost. It upsets the intelligentsia because they don't like it when the king goes, hey, I want to say how the rules go. I'm in charge and I say what we're doing is we are putting the Hungarians as human people. Grrr. They don't like that. Which is weird. It's good speaking. Yeah. I have to admit, I tend to stay as a monarchy when I can. I have done a presidential run a couple of times when I did the US. I did a presidential run. As the Ottomans, I stayed as a dictatorship, effectively. Dedicated police force. beautiful. We have got slightly weaker landowners. Joseph Radetzky going in the bin. Let's put armed forces. Catholic Church. That'll do. You are Catholic Church. We don't want you in power. Heinrich, you are armed force. No. Promote you. There we go. That should upset the power as well a little bit. You can go on these big firing sprees with your generals and admirals. I don't recommend it. It really, really pisses people off. You can see we've had... No, we didn't have too much of a spike. It really, really upsets everybody. However, it does work. Armed forces are super loyal. Lovely. Organised crime. Stand out. Let's look at my diplomatic actions. Change my customs union, Bavaria. You won't do it. Customs union. Pomerania would change to my customs union. Papal state. Oh, this will now say if someone will switch to your customs union. If you give them an obligation. That's beautiful. Württemberg. Near a customs union with Prussia. What if I side against you? Would you be willing to offer me stuff? I can never figure out how to make the AI give me an offer. Like, I'd join this war if you let me... Actually, let's have a quick check. Prussia, you are in a... Information, diplomacy... Truce until 1844. I am going to declare neutrality in this one. And then we can declare another war on Prussia, and I think I might try to take Anhalt. Now, Anhalt would split them in half. We said with rebels they'll be out of Prussia's market anyway. Yeah. Unlock water tube boilers. Let's go have a look in my production methods, in my urban. Water tube boiler requires tools and coal. Northern Transylvania, so you require tools. How's my tools looking? Need more tools. And my coal, how's my coal looking? Also bad. Okay, so production. We're just gonna industry add 10 sets of tools to Croatia. Croatia's tooling workshops. Steel tools, watery. There you go, you require steel. Do I not have any steel production? Oh wow, okay, we don't have any steel production. So let's start with our steel mills. Where has any? Mecklenburg? Cool. Steel mills. Water tube boiler will use tools. Paper borders. Yeah, we'll make Bavaria like me more. France wants some trade agreements. Could I offer you a trade agreement with England? I loved the Civ games. I've been really tempted to stream some of the Civ games. The problem is with the Civ games, they are very, very much solved for a given value of solve. So if you look at any of the grand strategy games, because you can do whatever you want and it's quite free, they're not solved, so to speak. On the other hand, the Civ games, a lot of the real-time strategy games, they are solved. Okay, so if we need to take Saxony and Anhalt to split it. Or Berlin would probably ruin Saxony and Brandenburg. Saxony and Anhalt would ruin their day because it would. Again, they don't have. Bremen. They shouldn't have the option to ship things out. They shouldn't have so much money coming in. Their money should be going down. But if we take Silesia, we get that achievement, and I do like achievements. Here we go. Okay, so let's go for a... Prussia has 199, 206. I'm going to end an alliance with Pomerania. France, will you form an alliance with me? Minus 26. Very close. Okay, let's make France like me. Can I form an alliance with anyone else? Can I form an alliance with anyone useful? 90 minus 40. Okay, it's close. Okay, improving relations with Russia. Let's make Russia like me. Oh wow, Russia absolutely fucking hates me. Oh, because they're my rival, I see. They will probably want to take Mecklenburg. So, these guys kind of like them. Russia kind of likes them. Whereas if I look at my country attitude, the Ottomans and Russia hates me. The US doesn't hate me yet. Oh, form an alliance. Great. France has accepted. Right, so we're gonna save game. Pre-war 2. Okay, so Silesia. Oh, we want Anhalt, Saxony, and then Silesia. Conquer. Add war goal. Well, let's leave it. Oh, we've lost Russia. Russia's not joining in. Give up your unification leadership. Give me Silesia. And then give me Anhalt. Split you in charts. Split you in half, sorry. Right, Julius, you are my main guy. You can be down here. Second Julius. Here, Laval, here, Carl. We're just popping people on every single one to begin with. Kurt, you can go on that little one. Military, academic conscripts, and we'll get a couple of them going. And then, guys, I'm sorry, we're at war. I need your taxes. Netherlands have started embargoing us. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, lots of people have started embargoing us. Oh no, the United Kingdom has joined in on the other side. That's... Of course they have. They hate France. Mobilise, defend them here. Yeah, that does make things a little bit tricky. Right, okay, we've got 71 against 7. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. Build industry. So we can now get munitions plants in Austria, but before that I need to have... I can't do it yet because we don't yet have the explosions, because that's in nitroglycerin. Oh no, that's in industrial. Okay, so I'm kind of banking on France helping here. I'm kind of banking on getting lucky rolls. Because if you can take this and take this little and... Oh, why? Oh, okay, no. 68 versus 12, that's in our favour. This then will consolidate a singular border. Hopefully. No, it doesn't at all. Cool. Right, build, industry, chemical plants. Okay, but at least France joined in. Okay, we're pushing a little bit. Let's give me a strategic objective of Brandenburg. You guys should be pushing for their capital. We're winning. For some godforsaken reason, we're winning. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter if I take these bits, really. Right. You guys can defend this front. Then you guys can come out, advance this front. And I suppose we should probably also pop a... Try and take this land back down here. Don't let them capture my capital. That would be a pain. How's that fight going? That fight's going quite well. That fight is not going quite so well. France and England are just doing their own thing over here. Which kind of sucks. Like, we pulled in France to help, and what France has done is, by pulling in France, it's pulled in... Oh, look at that. Minus 70. They haven't taken our capital. They're not going to be... Touch wood! Knock on my head. Oh, okay, yeah, they've taken my capital. We're now getting minus... Force them to step down. Prussia is no longer a unification candidate. Propose a peace deal of a white peace. Prussia is a great power. It won't be for long. Probably. I hope it won't be for long. And then whack our taxes back down. Now, I want to try and stop subjugate... Oh god, everybody hates me up there. That's not good. No, Prussia, you are getting embargoed. You are not going to get anything. Let's have a look at the Prussian market. Prussian market is this little bit here. They don't have access here, so all of this has now lost access to the market. They don't get any goods produced down here. They have access to these two states. I don't know why I didn't get achievements possible. As Austria owns Silesia and Prussia must be minor power or lower. You can become become leader of the armed forces. So, my economy is in the shitter. we have a look in the culture. So Germany, no supporters, but nobody else is a possible candidate. So all we need to do is just hurt everybody slowly, and they will back down. So what's your favourite playthroughs you have all done? No, don't begin harming. Stop damaging relations. Begin improving relations. What's your favourite runs you've done in any of the Grand Strategy games? Because I am a big fan of... I'm a big fan of Stellaris. Oh, we might... Okay, if we kick you out of power... No. Okay, so we can have an unacceptable government with the armed... So if we just have the military and the Christians give us an unacceptable government, we get more radicals. What happens if we join... Travel Free Conservative Party, you're in there. If we pop in the intelligentsia... No, can't do that. Okay, let's have a look. So just for armed forces, it's at 14. Just for 16. Just for rural folk. Oh, just for rural folk is 35. If we pop in the intelligentsia, 28. No. That's better, actually. Pop you in. Laws. Can't swap you. Can't swap you. But we can now go for the per capita. This upsets the aristocracy. Yes, there we go. Let's upset the aristocracy. Look, we've got an 82% chance of per capita. Banger. That's great. That's what we're after. Who am I at war with? Oh, you called in my goddamn... Fine, I guess you are my little PogChamp. No, so some of my favourite runs have tended to be in Crusader Kings. I did a fantastic run. I didn't stream it. It was just one I did for fun. Yeah, let's import paper. So I started here as a custom Bonn character. Bonn is a Asian character. I think it was an Indian one. It gives me elephants and it gives me ancestor worship. Now this is useful because ancestor worship can only come through a parent's culture that already has it. You can't pick it up out of nowhere. Where the hell is paper? Paper. You import routes. And it means every time you give a member of your family land, you get renown. This meant I would just conquer land and give it to my brothers. They would pass it to their kids and it would get me loads and loads and loads of renown over time. I blended with Norse so that I could start conquering the land. That took a very long time because starting as Bonn, you need to get to 40% cultural acceptance. We then migrated to England, took London and Dover, and popped up London and the Island of Man, eventually formed the Kingdom of Man, which is absolutely fucking broken, and then blended with Welsh for the longbows, because longbows get more and more powerful as the game goes on. You're no longer backing me. You should be. You should be backing me. Prussia, you shouldn't be a great power anymore. Okay, you got 122. You are going to drop to a major power. You're actually below the Japanese shogunate. You are going to Oh wow, you might actually drop to unrecognized regional power. Prussia, you are not very powerful at all. Barracks, let's get rid of all of you. We don't need barracks up here. But it meant that I had this very, very strong base in Great Britain. And basically what I did was every single generation people would rebel against me. I would take all their titles away and give it to uncles and brothers, and I would give them all of the titles. So I formed the Empire of the the Empire of Britannia. I held the Kingdom of Man, and then I had like a brother would have the King of Wales. Kingdom of England didn't exist because England is too powerful in Crusader Kings as a vassal king. I've got the Bessemer process, so we need to go to my steel tooling workshop. All of you should be on steel tools. Water tube boiler. Glass work, you should all be on leaded glass. You should be on automatically expanding. So you've got some on luxury, some on non-luxury. Minimize you, minimize you. Minimize you, auto expand you. Tooling workshop, you are there, okay. Bessemer process for steel mills. Come on, folks, steel mills. There we go. We're going to get 96% chance of getting this per capita, so that's going to pass. If it doesn't pass this time, it's due to pass very, very soon. Prussia should drop to nothingness shortly. Venetia. Now, Venetia, you need to automatically expand your sulfur because you're the only place that has it. Automatically expand your silk, you're the only place that has it. Don't think you're the only place that has anything else. Vienna, you can have the university switch to philosophy department. Because there should be a journal entry on you. Build it. There we go. I got Habsburg Resurgence. We did it. Let me whack that into paint to post later. We did it. Let me minimize that. Philosophy department. We need university level 5 or greater. Then let's go to buildings, development. I can never remember a bunch of where things are. Secular, free churches, gas street lights. Can we decrease that? Oh, can't quite decrease taxes. Language! Yeah, we'll upset people. Come on, you can do it. Let's get this per capita taxation. If we can do this, fingers crossed. Oh, we've got okay, so it's got 0% chance of falling behind. That's quite good. And then Matter of Hungary. Once we've got the Matter of Hungary, then I'm going to look to form Germany. Who else? Nitroglycerin has been unlocked. Let's... Can't... You all are... Why can I not improve relations with you? Oh, I don't have enough dogs. That's why. There we go. Philosophy department's been completed. Bonus university. Not from Celebrate gives me 5% more. We have per capita. It gives me a bunch more money. So let's go for military. Let's go for where's No. Production. Society. There we go. So we could go for pan-nationalism. That's 9 years. That's quite a way away. Pharmaceuticals. Egalitarianism. Now, where was it? I did see something somewhere that I wanted to pick up. Triage. Decrease taxes. Politics. Can I move to racial segregation? Okay, the intelligentsia like it. The aristocracy do not. Okay, we need those guys. Stop bolstering. Suppress the aristocracy. Aristocrats, no, you don't get any power. And let's have a quick check on our laws. Hereditary bureaucrats. Appointed bureaucrats will give the intelligentsia more power. Let's go for it. We might be able to pass it. If we can pass this, that's great. If we can't pass it, that's fine. I don't really care either way. Diplomatic change to our customs union. Bavaria will not. Customs union Pomerania is. Okay. Yeah, it's going way over. GDP is not doing quite what it should be. But power's alright. Prussia is now a minor power. Prussia has been stomped into the dirt. Now this is actually, I really enjoy Victoria 3. When it came out, I'd never played Victoria 2, ever. It was not a game I had ever tried, despite really liking the rest of the Paradox Grand Strategy box. Ooh, Ottoman Empire is falling to pieces. Bonus radicals, upset them. Just upset the interest groups, that's fine. So I'd never tried it. I didn't know what I was going to be getting myself into. And then I absolutely fell down the fucking rabbit hole with it. I hyperfixate on games when they come out. I got something like 80, 90 hours on Elden Ring in the first month I was playing it, which was February. Meritocracy. Ooh, appointed 20% enactment chance. Ooh, 2 years, they get minus 10%. Political strength, yes. Yes, we want to make the aristocrats weaker. It's not enough that they retire. It's not enough that they are out of government. They need to be forgotten. They need to be completely unpowerful. Radicalism. Oh, it's going up to 90%. We will pop. You are short on dynamite, which means the chemical plant. Forgot about that. So we're now producing dynamite. So now my munition plant is producing, so my barracks, skirmish infantry. You require 20 munitions. My munitions plant is producing 24. 30, so you will do 40, so you need to be on 2. No, one produces 50, which is sufficient for 20 barracks. Buildings, right, so I have somebody is playing around when they shouldn't be. All online infantry, except Austria. You can have the skirmish infantry. And the other thing I've learned, if you want to really, really fuck with people before a revolution. So we can see this county, this Bohemia, is due to revolt. You go into the barracks, you can't make it smaller, you can turn them into a regular infantry with no support whatsoever. This weakens them, and on top of weakening them, they get a malice because they've had a swapped role. Bureaucratic struggles. 10% enactment chance. 10% enactment chance. Make it quicker and more likely. 89, yeah, it's fine. This will really, really upset them. But when the next vote comes through, I'm expecting the aristocrats to absolutely get ruined with the vote. Yeah, look at this. The aristocrats are really falling. So I'm expecting them to drop out of power entirely. When's the next When's the next vote? Oh, 18th of November. Okay, we're only a couple of months out. Can we pass this before the vote happens? Yeah, there we go. It's dropping. I need to get less radicals. Let's have a quick check my market. Let's look on all goods. Iron, new export route for the Jing market. Let's sell you to there, and the Belgian market. How's that deal with my money? Doesn't particularly. So I'm terrible at dealing with the trade. I'm really, really bad at it. Okay, we've got a lot of people very unhappy. Up here in particular. Oh, we've got sulfur up here. Glassworks and Arts Academy. Yeah, you can have some more arts. The Arts Academy of Science. We've got appointed. Yes! This has radicalized the aristocrats. Their clout is dropping more and more, and the intelligentsia will be getting more and more. We have done it, chat. We are on our way to a functional, modern economy. Arms industries, computers, rifles. Rifling was successfully completed. Give me plus 20% migration. Right, we need to... Okay, we've got an election in 3 weeks. We're going to need to try and make people happy again. Reform the government. Okay, 60%. The church, the armed forces, and the rural folk are in power. You know what? Fine. That's better than I'd hoped. Laws. National supremacy. Can't swap national supremacy. No home affairs. We could pop you to National Guard. That would give me... Or Secret Police. Secret Police would give me suppression, political movement speed, political movement radicalism. National Guard would mean I can mobilise more Italians. Mercantilism to we don't want isolationism. Free trade, we don't particularly want protectionism. Would give me more income. And would be supported by the... Yeah, okay. Nobody is unhappy about that move, so let's go. But they're all not super cool with it, but it doesn't matter too much. Prussia, how can Prussia afford so much? What on earth have you got in boat? How is your economy so good you don't have Are people just making food? Is that what this is? The arts are... Okay, so... Everyone's just employed in the army. That looks like... The only thing people are doing is working in the army. I don't know how you are managing to have a functional economy at this point. Ooh, Radical Prussia. Radical Prussia. What's Radical Prussia? The Constitution. I will side with Radical Prussia. Let's go. Let's stomp Prussia. Absolutely. Any excuse. Now, this also gives us a slight protection ourselves against other wars, because anyone else who's involved in this war cannot join in. Once this law passes with the protectionism, I will look to... yeah, we will look to try and start stabilising, because we don't have very many people like living with us. Let's pop everybody on this front to try and take the capital, because they don't deserve to have a capital city anymore. No capital city for you. There's a whole fight's going on over here, but that's not going to have any impact on the actual thing. There we go. So, Prussia, what's your opinion of me? Begin improving relationships. Maybe you'll join in. Maybe you'll let me lead Germany. Launch unification play. We will... Okay, France would join in. Brunswick would join in. Württemberg. Oh, Württemberg spent all of its money on improving its army. That's why they're so powerful. There we go, we've got protectionism. Time to... racial segregation. The aristocrats would absolutely fucking hate it. Catholic Church would be unhappy with me. The petite bourgeoisie would be unhappy with me. The intelligentsia would like it. We've got a 30% chance off the bat. So this might be sufficient to get Hungarian allowed, which would get us for dual monarchy. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Let's do a quick save. Less racist. So what I do a lot of the time with my saves is I name them pre and post, and then what I'm attempting to do. Oftentimes this will be... oh, 71, that's fine. And actually, what's... so the Ariston... you have hegemonists. Oh! I see. The hegemonists... until we can get... yeah, until we can stop being... I think if we can form Austro-Hungary, we might be able to... we might be okay. But I will save before we pass it, just in case we then can't launch the unification play for Germany. Because I'm not entirely sure how it works. Oh, we got a bot! We got a bot! Get bonked. South German... no. Ooh, minus 10% damage. Stop being racist, guys. None of this racism stuff, please. Right, let's whack up to 100 barracks in our capital, because, as I said, that's how we get strong. Now, this does, having 100 units in your capital doesn't actually make you very strong. If we have a look, Great Britain has 200 units, France has 195, US has 121, Mexico has... Great Qing has over 1,000. However, where? Down here. Barracks. First aid. How's the liquor production coming along? Yeah, we're fine. And what else did you use up? Fabric. How's my fabric looking? We're fine. We're basically fine. We could try and get some opium. That would mean we'd need to try and deal with this part of the world or this part of the world. That's not something I'm too worried about at this point. Like getting opium absolutely is a godsend. It makes your armies so much stronger because you can have such a high recovery rate. You will just continuously smash everything in your way. Your troops go back to battle very quickly. However, you do run the risk of getting people addicted. You do have people potentially die of that. Modern nursing unlocks field hospitals. Not useful. Shell gun. What are you short on? You're short on dye. New import route. Peru. And I'm so annoyed that I can't see where my radicals are coming from. But there's nothing here saying they're annoyed because you're being racist, or they're annoyed because religion. Oh, Heavenly Kingdom's kicked off. Ooh. You are probably... Oh, you might win. You might win. You're an autocratic theocracy. Huh. We have racial segregation. The dual monarchy. Austria and Hungary are united. Hungarian becomes a primary culture. 20% of Hungarian pops become more loyal. Austrian aristocracy loses the hegemonists, so we'll stop being pissy about that. So we've gone from 700,000 to 1.19 million. And I can still form Germany. And I've gone yellow. I've gone... Oh god, that's a... no. No, that's not a nice colour. You're cooperative. Prussia is cooperative. Let's have a look in my culture. German. Who would back me? Oh, because I don't exert any control over you. I see. Why is Pomerania? Why? Oh, because you apparently don't count. So north. Oh, we've got these bits down there. Okay, right. Prussia. Diplomatic plays. Make a puppet. Prussia. So we want to crush Prussia. Stefan mobilise, defend front, battlefront. Army, recruit general from Danubia. Oh god, we've got quite a lot there. Italy, you can have the landowners. Danubia. Balkans can have the landowners. Danubia, more landowners. Isidore. Mobilise, advance front here. And then France is going to deal with down there as well. Oh god, lots of people have started embargoing us. They're very unhappy with us. Great Britain sided against us, but they can't get to here, so that should be okay. Mobilise, advance front. There. Mobilise, advance front. There. So we're just going to mobilise all these guys onto the empty fronts. Because we want to conquer them. We want to, by popping them on the empty fronts, fingers crossed, probably won't, but fingers crossed they will just go and deal with those other empty fronts. That's never how it works, but we can live in hope. 2 arms, come on, take it in. Yeah, there we go. So we've got strong units, very strong units. Oh, because none of their units have... Only the units here have anything produced. They can't have anything that is not fully produced within the Central Prussia. They can't ship, which means troops over here have to make do with over here basically have to make do with sticks and stones. They do not have anything stronger. They are not capable. Decisions. Don't care about any of them. Prussia is now my child state. Journal. Decision. Not journal. Cultures. Germany. Okay, we need 2 more and we can do it. Bavaria. Bavaria is looking mighty eatable. Diplomatic plays. Oh, I'm still at war with the United Kingdoms. No, I'm not capitulating. Portugal's got its own thing going on down there, I guess. Set terms to white peace. Why will you not accept a white peace? Oh, because France is doing it. Oh, fucking France. Fucking France. France has been really, really useful, I suppose. But I don't want to be in this fight anymore. At least that fight will go away over a long enough time period. So we're just gonna let them battle over the channel. Oh dear, we've got the National People's Party. That doesn't seem good. Oh, okay, the National People's Party is the army. That's what it was previously. Time to start learning. Fieldworks, production. We will then add railways. We still haven't discovered railways, by the way, because there's too much thinking in there. Steph, thank you very much for the health redeem. You will be pleased to know, Steph, today I have just been drinking, well, tonight's in the stream, I've only been drinking water. I have a bottle of Pepsi right next to me. Go to bed, your workday's almost over. So, what I was aiming for is making Germany, which, once we finish this war, we can then start our next war, which is going to be for Germany. I'm going to capitulate here. There's an old streamer friend who I don't manage to catch many streams for, is celebrating her birthday at midnight, not midnight, 11 o'clock UK time. Excuse me? Excuse me? Why is the... I don't always like staying up super late for someone else's birthday. It always feels a bit silly, but it's also really nice to. Like, I remember when I did my birthday stream, and I had people raiding. I had so many people raid me, and it was so nice to sort of go, "Oh, hey, it's all these friends I've made whilst streaming are coming in and going, Form, we like your stuff." And it's just kind of nice. On the other hand, I've not spoken to her properly in quite a long time. Reform government. We can get 49%. That's not quite powerful enough to do much with. Still going to upset a lot of people. Dedicated police force. So switching away from dedicated police force would. Where's the other? Why have I got a war front down here? South Tyrol, South Tyrol, South Tyrol. There we go. Adolf, you can advance front here. We're then going to let's get ourselves a navy commander. Do a naval invasion behind them. Take some of that land back. I hate having to deal with this. Is going to be such a pain to take the land back from them. Due a promotion, yes, you can have it. The killer known as the Vienna Ripper has been arrested. I don't know who it was. I don't even know how I find out who it was from that. Liberate Hungary. No, I'm not going to liberate Hungary. You want West Prussia from... Why are you after West Prussia? Of all the places, West Prussia? That's fucking ridiculous. I like it when the Ripper turns out to be... So, yeah, sometimes it's just a random citizen. That's infuriating. You... Close that one off. You've gone back over here. Right, let's try and get another naval invasion here with Leopold. See if we can lock them in. Military, conscript time. This is going to tank my economy, but I just need more troops. Right, buildings, development. All of you can have first aid, I guess. Mobile artillery. That will hurt me in the short term, but as the battle keeps going, you're hungry. Go get yourself some food. You are allowed to eat. How are we? These numbers here, like we're in the red, despite there being 32 of us and us winning. I don't understand the colours on these sometimes. White piece. I will accept a white. We accept a white piece. I need to declare interest. I think I need to... Why have I... Let's get rid of that interest. We can have an interest in France, I guess. Why is the East India Company Like trying to. That's just such a ridiculous thing for him to be doing. We go, oh yeah, you know what? We would like to take West Prussia away from you. Your day's over. No worries. Oh, no worries. Thank you very much for turning up. I hope you have a great drive home, and I will catch you shortly, perhaps, or this weekend. Oh God, what the hell is happening to my income? Shift left. Let's go to learn you. Oh, I love that I can now get a ricochet through. I love that I can now go. I want to learn that. Go and start researching everything along the way. Beautiful. That's what I'm after. And the East India Company is all the way over here, so I can't even. Can I do a naval invasion? Yeah, let's go for a naval invasion, I guess. Let's see what happens if we try a naval invasion down here. It probably will not work. I need to, from here, that's not where I want to be, up here, no, this one, there we go. Come on, Form, you can do this. Open for right stuff. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just having a quick check to see who's currently live and who we can possibly end up raiding into. We're not finishing yet, don't worry. Just making sure I can have a quick check to see who's currently on. Who's on first? I was talking to a woman at work recently about who's on first. A knife in the back. Humiliated by our own recent military defeat, many people have directed the blame at the Jewish. No, we're not doing that. Oh wait, why? I don't know why you guys have started taking this land. I thought. I don't know why you've managed to start getting it, but let's go. I am all for stealing their money. Come on, land. We've got about a month left. Proposed peace deal. There we go. Okay. Right. So we need to get a little bit more, and then I can. Where's it gone? There. If we have a quick check, oh yeah, we've got a queue of 3 cultures. Germany, we are too short. So Prussia. Oh, okay, Prussia would join in. Begin improving relations with Russia. Declare interest. So, can we declare it? Can we make you guys like us? No, okay. Decrease taxing. Why is France now our rival? Oh, France, why would you do this to me? Old buddy, old pal. Right, let's have a look. Who can we diplomatic actions? Nobody wants to become part of my customs union. Okay, so diplomatic annex okay, we don't want to annex Krakow. Make puppet. Bavaria. This should be a quick one. Fingers crossed anyway. No, all of you can go away. Go on. I hate these pop-ups down here. All these little pop-ups. Oh, Switzerland's joining in. Add war goal. Make puppet. Switzerland. Why would you do this? Now you're going to become part of Mega Germany. You will all be assimilated into the Germany. You're the smallest. Promote you. Mobilize. That. Mobilize the benefits. That. Oh, look at this. We have that slight advantage on the tick. I don't know whether you can see it. So I'm on 98.5 or on 97.9. We have the slight advantage if everything else goes evenly. We do also have the numbers advantage and the tech advantage. Partly because Prussia has joined in as well. And Prussia is an army with fields. What is it? An army with a state? I think was the terminology used. And this is going to annex, puppet Switzerland. So we're going to then... I mean, we might basically be taking the rebuild of the Holy Roman Empire. Unfortunately, you can't form... as far as I'm aware, you cannot form the Holy Roman Empire in this. You can form the Byzantine Empire if you make the Greeks take Constantinople. I think you can form the Byzantine Empire. I think. No, we're going to accept this as our own failure. We're not going to blame the Jews for it. We have puppeted Bavaria. We have 300 battalions of troops against the 25 in Switzerland. We should... There we go, puppeted Switzerland. So we're going to be able to form Mega Germany. Huge... Ooh, I'm tempted to try and form the Benelux, to grab the Benelux as well. Maybe not tonight. But if we have a look at our cultures, Germany, we can actually launch for unification play. So we can form Germany. Or we can launch for unification play. Let's have a quick check on... Let's have a quick check. Major unification. Okay, so we can just form that unification play. So I'm quite tempted to go with that unification play, chat. I'm quite tempted to just go, no, fuck you guys, we're forming Germany. You guys are also part of Germany. So we are going to save game as pre-germ, just in case Great Britain tries to stick its wicket in. And then we're going to go cultures, Germany, launch unification play. You can go on that one. That one. That one. Pop all of these people on the ones that have the worst disadvantage, I suppose. Often, when it's minus 100, what that means is the enemy has some troops there and you don't have any. Let's have a quick check. Can I recruit any more? Oh, we can. Let's get rural folk and armed forces. Armed forces, right. Advanced front. There. 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 Oh wow, okay, we got people giving up. Lots of them have given up. Lots of them going, yeah, that's... All of you are... Ooh, wait, Luxembourg. Luxembourg's joining in. Luxembourg is not part of Germany. If we have a quick check here in our cultures, Germany, Luxembourg is not part of it. So we are going to add a war goal. Conquer state. Luxembourg. And Luxembourg is not getting away. You're joining in this war. You're going to get the shit kicked out of you. That's how it works, I'm afraid. So we are going to see so many random fronts open as we take bits of this land. It's going to be quite a pain to liberate Sorbia. Oh, people are dropping out. People are dropping out. It got too close. We're going, yeah, no, we don't want to be in this. We don't want to be in this. Please don't kill us. Yeah, Mega Germany, go! We've got 300,000 troops against their 5,000. And we are grinding them to nothingness. We have taken everyone who opposed us. Nobody seems particularly opposed to us. And then I think it's going to be, let's start mopping up. I think it's time to start map painting. Yeah, we unified Germany. Well, we've got big Austria-Hungary, which is Germany. Alsace-Lorraine. France holds some of our land. Well, you know what? I think it's time for us to form Germany. We did it! We have Germany. That's also not a great colour, if I'm being honest, that brownish. But we are Mega Germany. I'm not going to grant Switzerland independence. Don't be silly. That would be very silly of me, granting them their independence. Ooh, I like that flag. Now, North German, South German, primary cultures. Oh, we've lost Hungarian as a primary culture. Oh, okay. And then we've got the state actions. State actions. Incorporate states. Incorporate all of them to make huge Germany. It's going to take 2 years. Journal? What else have we got in our journal that we can do? Urbanize Germany. We could do that. Cultures. I'm quite annoyed that we have now become more racist now we've become Germany. Now we don't accept Hungarians. Oh, I'm hemorrhaging money. Let's have a quick check on my buildings. Okay, barracks. Brandenburg, you are not going to have... Oh, why can I not... Why can I not get rid of barracks? Ah, we can. Let's actually go to our buildings. So Venetia will keep Southern Transylvania, Northern Transylvania will keep West Galicia. Where is West Galicia? There, we'll keep you, I suppose. Slovakia, Dalmatia, Croatia, Slavonia, Bex down there. Lombardy, no, that's 2 Italian, we're getting rid of you. Transdanubia will keep you. Bohemia will keep you. No, you are regular infantry, we'll get rid of you. Mecklenburg, get rid of you. You know what? Let's actually just get rid of all of them. other than our capital, and we can add them back in as and when we need. Well, not quite as and when we need, but we'll get rid of all of them. And then we can add a bunch more. So we've got 100 there. Let's whack in 100 in Central Hungary and 100 in Brandenburg. 300 units. I think that'll make us probably the strongest on the continent. Switzerland, you're going to be... You're quite small. Oh, Russia wants to cut us down to size. Retire, you've got nobody. Retire, you've got nobody. Retire, you've got no... You've got no troops, so you're just getting retired. There's no point keeping you. 44, 40, 74... Okay, that's close enough to 100. Now, Russia doing that cut down to size would be perhaps add war goals. Liberate Crimea. Liberate Poland. Ukraine. Belarus. Can't ban slavery. Yeah, we'll do that. So we will just sort of cut this great big block out of... Oh, I forgot. There we go, I suppose. Sway countries, any... Can't sway you in? Okay. Advance this front. Russia's troops are very, very, very weak. Russia is huge. Has low... Oh god, France is joining in. Well, you know what? Fuck it, let's go. Oh, okay, the UK's not joined in on our side. We, What happens if we... Save game. Don't run. What happens if we give up? Because... Okay, so we lose Pomerania and... Oh, we lose those. Okay. Well, that sucks, but it's not terrible, if I'm being honest. Those places can probably not cope. Right, you can defend here, and you can defend here. So because this is the Swiss border with France, I guess that counts as a different fight. Economy of scale's gone up. Oh god, we're losing so many troops on that front. We're losing so many troops on all our fronts. Military. Can I recruit a general? Oh, we can. Let's go with you. Mobilise advance front here. Get another 15 troops in. We now have stronger troops against theirs. We've also got only half the troops. Oh, we're gonna lose. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm happy for us to call it here. Let's go on to our ending scene and we'll go see who is live for us to drop in on. Always nice to finish with a raid. So, that's my rewards queue. Let's clear that out. Okay, thank you all very much for coming. Let me get my raid message ready. That it would help if I could spell in English. There we go. So if you're a subscriber, you can use the Formo CAF with the wiggling raid. If you're not a subscriber, you can grab the frog. Let's go see who's currently live and who we can drop you all in on. So I did say about considering going and dropping in for someone's birthday, but it looks like she's not live, so we're not going to be able to do that. Well, thank you very much for turning up, Spider-Man, and as always, thank you very much for screaming down my ear. It's greatly appreciated. Let's see. Where can we go? Where can we go? Yeah, it's always good to get someone screaming in my ear. Always appreciated. Let's go and drop you guys off. Now, let's go. Let's get my words out properly, because that's apparently really fucking tricky. Let's go and raid Fox. Now, Fox did a stream recently with me. We did some collab Phasmo. This was whilst we were raising money for Iris Polaris. If you're not aware of Iris, here's that link. Iris was raising money for surgery, so it's always nice to help friends where we can. So Fox did, I think it was a 24-hour stream. I think it was. So we're going to go raid into Fox. Fox is currently playing Biped. I have no idea what this is. Thank you all very much for coming. My next stream is Thursday. It's a late one. I'm going to be doing big time. That's shoot 'em up, loot 'em up. I'll see you all there. Good night.